Hey, Natty Grace.
Hey, Natty Grace.
I love your picture, your profile picture of you ice skating. So fun.
Me and Cheryl and Ann went ice skating last night.
Did you?
Yes, ma'am.
It looks like fun.
I only fell twice.
You only fell twice?
Yes, and it was my first time, so.
Hey, there you go. A ballerina on skates, too.
Yeah. I had just come from dance, and I have dance tonight, and I have dance Thursday, and I have to leave school Friday early to go to dance, so.
Oh, yeah. Y'all have recitals coming up, though, don't you?
No, my studio doesn't have a winter recital. We do competitions, and I have a 3-hour solo rehearsal on Friday from 4 to 7 for competition, which is next spring, so.
Oh. Oh, my.
I'm a part of 14 dances, but I'm only in 11.
Oh, okay. Wow. Still a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
Are you coming to just hang out, or do you have a question?
I came to check my answers to the first 25 problems in the study guide.
Okay. All right. Hold on just a second. Let me get that pulled up, okay?
Okay.
I put y'all's in Google Classroom, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure, because unfortunately for me, I gave out 2 study guides. Not that that's just a huge deal, but that's Algebra 2. But I just like 4th and 5th period have one study guide because I had to make a new one. Oh, hey, Campbell.
Hey.
Hey, Evan. So Evan's class has a different study guide. So Evan, I'm about to post the answers to the study guide that I gave to 4th and 5th period. So don't think they're the answers to your study guide. Because 4th and 5th have a different study guide than 2nd and 3rd. So I just want to make sure that everybody knows that, so that if you're talking to somebody in one of the other classes, although Tessa Jameson wasn't there on Friday, so she has the same study guide as 4th and 5th. Very confusing, I know, but I didn't have a digital copy of the one I handed out Friday. So, oops. Wow, that's weird. Was there a lot of pages to the study guide?
Yes, there were like 11 or 10.
I think there was 10, and then you gave us another sheet to do.
Okay.
I just have 1, 2, 3.
Because I'm just looking at, oh, I know why. I know why. Oops.
7.
I'm looking at it going, okay.
I have 10 pages.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It is. So,
But the first 25 problems were a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah, they were really easy.
Well, good. So then
I finished them all in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it took me like 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
I did the chapter 4 exam review sheet that was on Google Classroom too.
Yes.
And I did those 10 problems included as the 25. Does that mean I still have to go back and do the other ones? Like.
Oh, so you did 15 and 10?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I mean, I mean, you just want to have the study guide done by Friday. I mean, not a big deal. So,
Okay.
I mean, because you've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to complete it. Well, actually, you won't have Wednesday because y'all's classes have to take the chapter 4 test. That was the only reason for y'all's classes. I particularly wanted to make sure that I was reviewing really focusing the review toward the chapter 4 test because I was like, I don't want to get them all started on something else and then not have that
Yeah.
done.
Oh, I see.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm trying to upload from my other computer, upload the answer sheet so I can put it.
We can have our calculators on the final exam, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you can.
Oh, Evan asks if you could go ahead and post his. You have to go to tutoring in about 20 minutes, and I want to make sure I got them all right before I go.
Post the answers. Oh, okay. I see
Yes.
that. I have to go to tutoring around 20 minutes. I want to make sure. Okay, I got you. Yours, Evan, are you looking for just the first 25? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I have to upload yours differently as well. So I will get them as quickly because I know you said you got to leave in 20 minutes. So let me get theirs. I'll be posting that. They can be checking theirs and then I'll hurry up and get yours posted.
He said all right.
Okay. Thank you, Campbell. Um, did y'all enjoy the snow? Did anybody build a snowman or play in it or who lost power?
I did for about 8 hours.
What day? Friday or Saturday? We lost it Saturday for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours.
Evan said he lost power for a day and a half.
Oh, wow.
Did y'all lose power at all?
Some of my friends are going on 72 hours without power.
Oh, seriously? That's awful.
Yeah.
I didn't lose power. I was lucky.
Yes.
Lucky.
Yeah, definitely. You never lost power?
Well, I mean, it flickered and sometimes it would go off and come right back on, but we never lost it for more than like 3 minutes.
Yeah. Now, we had that a lot before it finally went out.
We did too.
But,
There was a tree on John Ward Road, which is the road my neighborhood is off of, and it fell on top of a power line and made a transformer explode.
oh, wow. That's
Oh,
great.
We were outside at the time it happened and we heard it and we were like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah. I've heard one of those blow in our neighborhood before, and it's like scary loud.
We heard one blow at my church one time. It was just me, my family, and another family that were at the church, and it was at night, and we thought it was like a gunshot because our church is in kind of a sketchy area.
Uh-huh.
But we just realized it was a transformer.
Ooh.
Oh, that's got to be scary.
Yeah, it was scary.
That is scary. All right, here we go. Finally. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Nothing ever goes smoothly when you need it to. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
All right. Okay, guys. This, this is for the study guide for Campbell and Natty Grace. And just to make sure that you're reading it correctly, notice that it goes across, like 1, 2, 3, 4 across. Does that make sense? Like a lot of times, I don't know, I default to reading down on when things are columnized, you know, when they're in columns, but this reads across for you all to check. And so, Evan, you're next. I haven't forgot about you. I promise.
Oh, I had it right.
You had it right? You changed it?
Yeah.
I hate that.
I had it right, and then even though you said it went across, I accidentally started reading in columns.
Yeah, well, maybe because I introduced it to you that way, maybe that was a bad thing to do on my part. But that's what I always do. I default to that. It's kind of nice to know that somebody else does too.
Yeah, I thought this is confusing.
What is, baby? Like reading it?
Yes.
Right here. Anything? Thank you. No, you don't have to write anything. You just write inside. That's what I was thinking.
I was confused about number 27.
Okay.
27 didn't have a point, an E. I literally added an extra like letter because I knew it wasn't any of the ones they had. I drew it out.
I just saw that.
Yeah.
I'm glad we caught that. Just cross 27 out then. Did you get it? What?
I got it right because I drew it, wrote it out.
Yes.
It wasn't point M.
That is so weird because I don't even know why there's an E on there, because with CUDA software, when you select, you know, you can select how many answers you want there to be. That's so crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
I got my papers all confused, and now they're all backwards, so I don't know.
I got them all right. Yay.
There we go. 36. There. I'm getting there. I checked like the first.
No problem. No problem. Take your time, because I'm uploading for Evan right now.
B,
Yes.
C, E, F, C, B, A, C.
It's a good idea to get a piece of notebook paper and write down.
Is this gift card too close? It's way too close. Yeah.
No, it's fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. Part of the beauty in it is that it's not perfect. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys.
Whoa. Hey, look, there's my name. Cool. It's so weird when I see my name on Google Hangouts because my student ID says Natalie, and most of my teachers call me Natalie, and then my email is Natty Grace, and I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah.
see. I'm on 28.
I don't know how to do this. I really don't know what to say. I would say something so much better in person, and now this means I can't. Like I can't go back to say way in December. But so,
Brooke, whenever I do, I always do it on the 7th first. That way I can kind of mess up.
I
And just
don't know what to say.
oh, I don't know if it's going to be big enough. Mm-mm. Oh, ugh. So did y'all get yours checked?
Just finished.
Okay. I'm trying to. Morning. Yikes.
Evan has to leave in about 10 minutes, so he won't be here much longer.
All right. Let me go to.
It's not done myself.
Please. I don't see.
I think we're in. You said that yesterday.
Well, if I said nobody. Evan, can you see that? So I said I don't think it's going to be big enough. Can you see it? What do y'all see when you see that?
He said he can see it.
Okay. Is that better or worse?
Number 1 is D. Number 2 is A. Number 3 is D. And it goes B, A, C, C, C. Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay. All right. Just he needs to tell me when he's ready for me to switch. Oh, he can't see 10 and 11. Let me see if I can move
10
that.
is B.
That's the only thing.
How's that?
Called it.
Is that better? Is that better?
He said yes.
10 is B and 11 is D. So he's got those?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's not cooperating. Why is it not cooperating? Wrong one. Wrong one. Ugh. Praise the Lord. I think this is it. Can you see that, Evan?
He said yes.
Okay, 12 is B, 13 is A, 14 is D, 15 is A, 16 is C, 17 is D, 18 is C, 19 is D, 20 is A, 21 is A, 22 is D, 23 is A, 24 is D.
And I think 25 was D too.
Wait, why isn't it C?
Hey, Alec.
Hey.
25 is D on the version 1 for second and third period
Okay.
only. Alec, I know you're in 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
So your study guide answers are different.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
So if you marked those down, that's only for second and third period. What happened is I didn't expect the snow day, and I don't have a digital copy of the one that I printed out for second and third period. So I had to make a new study guide for 4th and 5th period so I could post it digitally due to all the snow.
Okay.
So unfortunately, everyone has different study guides for my classes.
Okay.
So,
Hey, I gotta go.
oh, is that Campbell? Who said they had to go?
Yeah.
I'll see you in class tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Be
Oh, Evan,
safe.
leave as well.
Bye.
Okay. I know this is a lot of people in math lab today. That's kind of cool. But Evan, I know you have to go. Campbell had to go. So see you tomorrow. You got your answers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Now, Alec, I'm gonna post your answers so that you can see yours.
Yeah, I just have a question about one thing.
Okay.
39.
Number 39. All right. Let me go to 39. I wanted you to see the answers while I'm pulling up the official study guide.
Okay. X is positive. Oh, you're right. It's C, and it just says C on the study guide, so it's C. Okay. Oh my gosh. What's your problem? Oh my God.
You're welcome.
See, it just said on the study guide.
Y'all are so funny.
Mhm.
Okay, no, I'll show you.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Sparks.
Yes, love.
Do we still do math Olympics in 8th grade?
Yes, you do.
Ooh. Yay.
Yes, you do. That's next semester. Okay. Alec, you wanted number 39, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ooh, I know this one.
The first thing that you would do is switch this to y, the slope intercept form, and have so y is your leading coefficient.
Yes, ma'am.
So you would subtract 7x. Let me try to write it here. From both sides. And then that would give you a negative y equals minus 7x plus 4. And now what I would do is multiply the entire equation by a -1 in order to drop the negative off the y. So that's going to be y equals 7x minus 4. I multiplied everything here by a -1 because the y cannot have a negative on it. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So this means that my y-intercept is going to be a -4. So I'm looking for the graph that has a y going through the -4. And the only two that fit that are C, B, and C. Okay? So then my slope is a +7. So I'm looking for something that has a positive slope. So the only one that has a positive slope is C. Because B is a negative slope, C is a positive slope, and it's also 7 over 1. So that means it's going to be going up 7 and over 1. And since the increments on the x and y intercept are in 2s, you can see right here, this is going through the y intercept right there. And then I would go 2, 4, 6, 7, and that's over 1. So the next spot is there, right there. Sorry about that. It wants to give me a menu. So that's the only one because it's going up 7 and right 1. Obviously, it's a slope. So my answer is C. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry about the random noise. That totally did not mean my Chromebook was falling off my desk.
Oh, well, bless your heart. So did you see any of that?
Yes, I did.
Is the answer to number 40 C as well?
Let's see. Let's cheat.
Yay, cheating.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
Yay!
Yay, cheating.
Yes. All right. But we can walk through it to show why. All right. So you've got 5.
Crap, cheating.
You've got x plus 5y. The very first thing you're going to do is put this in slope intercept form because it's in standard form currently. So you're going to subtract an x from both sides.
Oh, sorry.
X plus 5y equals 20. Subtract an x. So you've got 5y equals -x minus or plus 20. And then you divide everything by 5, which gives you y equals -1/5 x plus 20.
4. It's
4. My bad. Forgot to divide it, didn't I?
Yes. If it were 20, the y-intercept would be way up there.
Woo, it would, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So your y-intercept is a +4. We also are dealing with a negative slope. So let's see, where's there a +4? That's B and C. And dealing with a negative slope, the only one that really has a negative slope is C. So you could kind of look at that, but let's take a look at, there's that. So you would go, you're either going to go down 1 and right 5. So 2, 4, right there. Or you would go up 1 and left 5, which would be over here.
Are we required to show our work on the final?
On the final,
Yes.
no.
Dear baby Jesus.
I'm so happy.
You do not, because I'm not going to give partial credit, but it's Scantron graded.
Okay.
So that means you don't get any partial credit. So yay for not showing work, but kind of boo for not showing work, because if you do a slight miscalculation and I see the miscalculation when I'm doing a regular test, then I get partial credit.
I figured out that if you just if you have a problem like 39 or 40 and you solve it to get it in slope intercept form, you just enter it onto the calculator and it gives you the line and you just find which line it is.
Yeah, you definitely can do that. You're talking about on the graphing portion?
Yes, ma'am.
So, and when you enter, you can enter it in standard form?
In slope-intercept form.
Oh yeah, I was going to say you can't enter it in standard form, but you can, once you get it in slope intercept form, yeah, you can calculate it and it draws it for you.
Mm-hmm. When do we get our room assignments for the final?
I don't know. I don't know if they're posted by Friday or if when you come in Monday.
I basically know my room already. I know who's at the beginning of the alphabet.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's interesting because I think for this final you'll actually I don't know.
For math finals, you're with your math class.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
But for English, science, and
you're in alphabetical order, right?
I'll be with Brian. I'll probably be with Timothy. I'll be with my friend Hope and some other people.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is my first time. I'm so
Study. Don't study as hard for Mr. Sickley's final as you need to, because you'll end up stressing yourself out. I did not do good on those.
Okay. So Mr. Sickley's final is pretty easy?
No.
Oh, great.
But like if you study too much, your brain will get stressed out and then you won't do as well because you'll be stressed out.
Okay.
At least that's what happened with me. I'm so happy because Wordly Wise isn't on our English final.
Say that again.
I'm so happy because Wordly Wise isn't on our English final.
Oh yeah, those Wordly Wise tests are those are humdingers, aren't they?
Well, they're only hard because it takes so long to get the Wi-Fi to work.
I know.
I didn't realize y'all took them online.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi always drops off because like 20 kids are trying to get onto this stupid website, and it's just like
they're sometimes they're hard in general because the synonyms and the antonyms are, sometimes they can be just as hard as the word themselves.
Yeah. Can I check my answers for 41, 42, 43, and 44?
Absolutely.
Yay. Yay, I got them right.
You go, girl. So did you finish the whole study guide?
Me too. I did.
You're done, Alec? That's good.
I had it.
Well, I've really been praying for you because we've got all these snow day things going on. And I was like, with you being out and trying to get you caught up, bless your heart. And, and now since Mackenzie had a concussion as well, it was like, I'm just like, whoo, it's just crazy to try to get caught up and your brain is still a little wonky. So I really have been praying really hard for you. So I'm kind of looking at this final exam study guide as maybe a fill-in grade for things that you've missed.
I only got 3 wrong.
I got them all right. Yay.
That is so good considering literally, bless your heart to none of it being your fault, but I think you missed like 3 weeks worth of instruction.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
I missed a lot.
I think you missed
2 weeks. And then
and it was like the hardest stuff too.
Yeah.
The worst part.
So the fact that you were able to get caught up and you only missed 3 out of 50 on the study guide, that's really awesome, buddy. Really awesome.
Thanks.
So, yeah, because then I was like, here we are. We had a decent plan to get you caught up, and then, we literally had a blizzard in Georgia.
Yeah, and they said it wasn't. Oh, you're gonna have like 2 or 3 inches. I got a foot.
I got a foot here too.
I think we got 15 inches in Dallas at my house.
That's crazy.
I know, isn't that crazy? We carved a little spot out of the hood of Mackenzie and Brooke's car to be able to measure it. And it literally, Brooke had her hand kind of inverted, like, down and it went up to her elbow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Like her fingertips, fully extended. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it went up. And so then we measured, her arm from her, tip of her finger to her elbow. We're looking at 15 inches.
I live in a cul-de-sac on a hill, and people kept coming in our cul-de-sac. I don't even know why, but we pulled like 5 cars out of our cul-de-sac because our cul-de-sac doesn't get any sun, and it was iced over and it was really bad. And the other day, a rooms to go truck got stuck in our cul-de-sac. And it was a big truck, and it took them an hour and a half to get it out of our
Lord.
Well, our issue at my place is we live in the woods, kinda, and so we had trees falling.
Oh yeah, trees were falling everywhere.
Yes.
Like,
Trees were falling everywhere.
All on our road. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It really trying to clean up trees.
We had to walk.
Well, I don't think southern trees are used to a foot of snow.
No.
I don't think anybody is.
Not in the South.
Not in the
There's
South.
a Kroger I don't know, maybe 2 miles away from my house, and we ran out of eggs and we couldn't get out of our driveway or cul-de-sac. So we had to walk there, and then we walked back in the snow, and it was up to 3/4 of my calf. And I was like, oh.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. It's been, it's been a fun thing for the Christmas season though. I really do. It made me sad. I wish there wouldn't have been power outages and it would have just been quote unquote fun. Does that make sense? But, I really felt bad for, we had a student came over, a friend of Momo's came over yesterday because they hadn't had power or Wi-Fi. And so they came over and
I literally just got Wi-Fi back yesterday, and I'm like, this is our first thing, and it feels good to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so so we posted stuff, and then it was weird. I thought I just noticed in my lesson plan that I didn't put the Google Classroom assignment into the lesson plan. I only posted it on Google Classroom, and I just noticed that when I was getting on Math Lab today.
I just noticed that too, and so I'm like, oh, I got to do that. So I'm going to do that right after I get off here.
I finished most of my schoolwork yesterday because all we had was study and stuff. And my history, Miss Boyd, she gave us 11 Kahoots and a filled out study guide. It was awesome.
I know. Mrs. Boyd is so nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my thing is I'm like, okay, y'all, if y'all are already done with the study guide, well, for y'all's class, you need to take chapter 4 tests. So that'll take up Wednesday. And then Friday, I guess we'll just play a review game if everybody gets their study guide done.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do the quiz thing.
Oh, the quiz is?
Quizzes. Yeah.
Oh, y'all like those?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
Fun.
I like those because I win.
Okay. Well, I will build a quizzes.
Yay.
Yay.
All right. That's what I'll do for Friday.
I gotta go.
Okay, Natty Grace.
I guess I'll go too.
All right. Well, you guys have a blessed day. Thanks for coming to Math Lab.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.